live.
Yes.
See? Live here too. Oh, just so you know, my name is Billy. What's your name, Tina?
Really, is this what we're doing? Oh, you guys, the moments before coming on here.
A lot of issues going on today. Tonight.
A lot of issues.
Actually, tonight.
And to watch Billy try to navigate electronics.
I did really great, though. You have to say, I really came into my own.
He goes to hit live on the phone, and it snapped a photo of us.
How great was that?
After I already told him where to click.
Look.
And then he just did it again. Yeah.
I don't do this every day. But what I do is this.
What you do. Okay. He has a rattle, ladies and gentlemen.
Have to clear the energy.
Hello, Instagram. Hello, Facebook.
Hello, everybody.
We didn't announce this tonight because we weren't sure if we wanted to come on. It has been a long week. We're coming off of a full moon eclipse. I've had so many personal sessions and meditations. We taught an amazing workshop today. And
we sure did.
So we're riding the wave of high from the gong and the sound instruments and the angels, of course, and then some little dips.
There's
but
dips
we are here.
We're here. We're live. It's we're 1:38 into the live, and
I was like 1:38.
I just want everybody to know that I'm here for you.
So we wanted to come on to just pull some cards and just provide some channeled healing and insight and love to support you, because so many of you reach out and you're like, oh my God, those messages so resonated. It's exactly what I needed to hear. And then that makes then our job is complete because we need to hear it as well. Also, our big thing, because it's still, I think it's always free. You have the option to pay for upgrades, but the summit, the Angelic Summit, if you go to bit.ly/TB Summit, you can join for free. It's live every day. Amazing speakers, 24 speakers. And we are on
Tuesday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. So you can sign up for free, but you need to watch it live free.
You have to watch it within 24 hours. Is that what it is?
This is great, huh?
We were at dinner tonight, and he was trying to understand some things.
I couldn't understand some
stuff. You know what it's like when you keep explaining something to someone, and then he would say something back that had nothing to do with what I said, and I was like, no.
You know what would be amazing?
And then I'd answer again, and then he'd go, oh, so we do this, and I'd be like, no, and then finally I'm like, just forget it.
Well, look, it's like, I run a whole family business, right?
He does.
No problem, because I know how to do it.
And I've
been doing it every day. So Tina runs the spiritual business. So if I don't really know if I did it every day, I could do it.
He doesn't realize how difficult it is, because you know what it is to do the whole tool thing and management, and the people. It's a set system. Right. I want to focus on the channeling and the content and the healing, but then I also have to be the person that writes the newsletter and figures out the back end and networking and what platform and social media. It's exhausting.
And look at her. She's got it all together.
Well, I now have some virtual assistants to help.
See?
So you guys, hello, and thank you for being here. Saturday Night Live.
How come we don't have the thing coming up on the side there?
Oh, so please, if you're coming on here with us, comment and say hi. Or we got Instagram over here too. We're going to plug the summit a little bit because we want you to join that.
We do.
And it's not just for us, it's for the other 24 speakers. Oh, shit, I was supposed to...
All the 24 speakers are really, really special.
Put this on my regular
they all
page
have a
too.
different angle on spirituality and the awakening of what's going on out there. And we really... to join for free and actually watch all 24 of these amazing people is really a special thing. And if you guys can do that, it'd be great. You sign up for free. So
like
why
we
not?
Said, the link is on Facebook here. And then if you want, just, let us know. We'll provide the link.
Just don't ask me to help you sign up, because I can't. It's not going to happen.
Every time I try to... Here we go. Share. Okay, so we're sharing.
Okay.
So, hello, Ludi. Blessings. Hello, Dawn. And there's all... See, I can't say hi to the Instagram
Dawn.
people. Hi, Kat. Because... Dawn from Connecticut. Hello.
Yes.
I love you. I miss you. Yes, I know who you are. I remember you. Stephanie. Hello, Stephanie. I know when the thing is on Instagram, when it's just the username.
Yeah, it's kind of hard for us.
Sometimes we don't know. But we're waving back and saying hello to you. Hello from Hong Kong. So great to be with you tomorrow morning, even though it's Saturday night here. I love it.
It's great.
So
Hi,
thank you for being here. I'll post the link for the summit again. But the reason that we just keep bringing it up, it's not, again, just to highlight us. One, it's free. If you want to have all the videos, then you can. There is an upgrade to pay, but you don't have to. You have 24 hours to watch each interview.
Look, I would just say sign up.
And there's a lot of free gifts too.
And if you don't want to pay, just watch what you can. It'll be very, the information that you'll get will be unbelievable.
Yeah, so there's going to be someone you resonate with. And it already started. And then we are Tuesday, 3 p.m. Eastern, but again, you have 24 hours. And it's on Crowdcast, which is a platform that I've used that's really great. Anyway, we'll put some links again after. And in the meantime, we started to pull cards to just kind of see where we wanted to go with, usually like at this space and time, post full moon eclipse, new year, new decade, which is pretty big.
It's pretty amazing, right?
New era. What do we need to know? Like, what do we need to focus on? We did a whole sound workshop today, energy healing with the angels, and so much of what came through and what's been coming through is about really making sure that you're focusing on what you want and what you don't want, which I know we hear all the time, but it bears repeating. Focusing on what you love, what brings you joy, because in this new energy, it's going to be harder to do the work that depletes you. It's going to really deplete you. If you're not satisfied, if you're unhappy, it's going to kind of escalate. So if you don't have something that's bringing you joy, doesn't mean not everybody is able to make money from what they love. That's not their purpose. But if you're not on some way or level doing something that you love, you've got to start now.
That's very true.
It's your lifeline, your love line, so to speak.
What's in play is, and we always talk about this. You have your physical, emotional, your mental, and your spiritual.
Right.
But what's really in play right now is they're all at the forefront of you, and they all collide. And when I say collide, they're colliding, they're clashing in, they're trying to mesh with each other, and that's who you are. And what's happening is, we lived in we talked about those elements, but then we were able to get by with just physical presence. Maybe it was just emotional presence. Maybe it was just mental presence. But what's happening is you're getting bombarded with all four in one shot now. Where you were able to do one at a time. Those days are gone. This energy is beautiful. It is electrifying. It's magnetic.
But it's massive.
And
it requires massive shifts. And you said it today in the workshop. He's like, if you're in the box, and I had said, if you're in your comfort zone, it's not going to work. And look, we know too, nobody feels comfortable, obviously, getting out of their comfort zone, but we're being asked to stretch here and trust and believe that by coming into more alignment with the love and the light, it's not just a little airy-fairy thing to say. It's essential. And I see so many of you guys coming on. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Karen. Hey, Claudia. Oh, my gosh. Julie, Cora, Ludi. I think I said hi already. Yvonne.
Can you really dive in deep? So, when I say that, think of it this way, we're swimming, and we're just swimming on the top of the surface of the water. We're riding the waves, but we're swimming. We're able to swim. But you know what? That's gone. Now we got to dive deep in. We got to go deep within.
Right.
To go real deep and then come right up out of the surface and then fly again, basically. You know, that's what we're being asked to do. It's the rebirth, right? Rebirth to fly again, you know? And, you know, wow, that's right on.
Sorry, that's
Manifesting.
Sorry.
Manifesting, I talked about this today. Manifesting is not just, so, you know, it's not like, hey, this is what I want, this is what I want to do. Remember, there's, you know, I talked about it today. There's destiny, there's chance, and there's free will. And that plays the whole part of manifesting, right? Because you can choose a different scenario in any moment. So that's what you want. You want it, you know, what's really going to make you happy, as Tina said. What's going to make you happy? You know, what's going to bring you love, right? What's going to bring you joy, excitement, you know? What's going to make you feel powerful? And when I say powerful, just feel energetic. You know, what's that going to do for you?
Right.
You know?
And before, these were all things that we knew, and they've always been spiritual principles. And of course, we could talk of countless books of where we've learned about your thoughts create your reality, and, you know, focusing on gratitude and love. And so the thing is, we know them as concepts, but it doesn't mean that you're actively practicing them. And in this new energy, in this new era, you have to be practicing them. But, oh my God, what's the alternative if you're not? Because look at the world. You can get consumed by negativity in an instant. And it doesn't mean that you can't feel sorrow or anger or put something on and feel that. But then it's a call to say, okay, wow, this charge that I'm getting, this is so not right. I love that Stephanie Lodge, who's doing the summit, she goes, may all that I gaze upon be blessed. That's my favorite thing, that she just said it, and she had told me that. So it's like, as I'm seeing this and I'm just looking out, may this situation be blessed. So then, even though you're angry or you're reacting to whatever it is that's happening or that's unjust, you are still holding a space of contributing to the lighter the love of the situation, rather than adding to the negativity by just being like everybody else and reacting to it. And it's so easy to do, to react to it. So it's just becoming more aware. It doesn't have to be perfect. Catch yourself and then focus on maybe even like that little mantra, moving into prayer. As I watch this, may everybody be blessed. I'm feeling this, but I'm holding the space for a divine solution. I may not know what that solution is because I'm all caught up in all this human stuff, but I'm holding a higher space.
You know, remember,
for the alignment of truth.
We are one, and, you know, we are one with the healing of the universe. And we're one with each other. So, like, you know, we're in a time where we all need to come together. We're coming together, and what's love? Can you make love arise again? Can you make love live? Right? You know.
I like that.
Yeah. You know, it's like, remember, like, you know, it's you. You are love, but can we make it alive? Alive all around us, within, as you see it, in everyone, not just certain people.
Oh my gosh! And
everyone.
Can I just drop a truth bomb? Amazing.
Throw it down.
Quote from Yogi Bhajan. Yogi Bhajan is.
I thought mine was amazing.
Well, it's what Billy just said.
I'm just joking.
But the amazing yogi that brought us Kundalini Yoga, and I am a teacher, and Lisa's on here, she's a teacher too. He brought us this amazing technology, thousands and thousands of years old. And one of my favorite quotes of his, it's kind of a stinger, like, oof. He said, if you can't see God in all, you can't see God at all.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And it's like, whew. Ouch.
You know, I think in the past we only seen it in certain people that we wanted to see it in.
It's easy to see it in the people that are all loving, that we feel good around.
You know what's crazy? This is something that I saw this in my meditation this morning, and I was going to bring it up in, you know, the healing circle that we did today, but it didn't come up. But she's right on it. Like, I think that in the past, we only saw love in the people who we wanted to see it in.
Right.
And that's not going to work now. We have to see it in everyone.
Yeah.
You have to have that compassion, that love, that, you can have fear and you can be scared, but just give that person compassion and love. Every single person, every being. When I say every being, I mean animals, everything. Everything. Mm-hmm. And that will make the difference for all of us.
Yeah. I knew that the pause was coming, and I thought, we could take a breath.
Sorry.
No, we don't need to keep...
Sometimes I get a little...
You're fine. I just didn't feel like I needed to jump on in. So we've got some cards for you. We didn't do the pick card 1, 2, or 3 or anything like that. We just have them here, and we're just going to be guided to whatever it is. If you're live or if you're listening to the recording, you're going to get what it is that you need.
Angelic Summit.
Yeah, I put the link in there, you guys.
A lot of people have joined us as we've been talking.
A lot of new people are joining, so we are just going to keep saying it. Sorry if you have already been on there, but like we said, it's free.
It's free. It's free. Join it.
It's free to join.
24
and look, I know what it's like to get
people.
A ton of things in the inbox.
Yeah.
Guess what? You can unsubscribe after.
I hate the inbox, too.
I've been doing a lot of unsubscribing, and I feel bad, but it's like I can't have it, or I have a different email for it. So I know we can get inundated with stuff. But I just really believe that this summit is a great thing to start off this year. And each speaker you can see, I put the link in there. It's bit.ly/TB Summit. You put your email in. It's already started. We're live Tuesday, 3 p.m. Eastern. Mm-hmm. You got 24 hours to watch it. And then if you want to upgrade to be able to have all the videos, then you can pay, and that's up to you.
We all look for guidance, and this 24 spiritual, teachers who are going to speak, and that might be the guidance that all of us need. So, listen, sign up for free. It's for free. Who doesn't want anything for free? All right, I had enough.
Okay.
So
we're promoting our summit because we're proud of just being amongst some of the amazing people that are there. So my first card, when I just kind of put my hands on this amazing new deck that I have that I love, I just said, what is the most important message for this time to really reach those watching, those listening in a specific way? And I got baby steps. Action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. So do you get that? Sometimes what our intuition is telling us doesn't make sense. Sometimes that message that says, take the day off, rest, nurture yourself, that doesn't make sense because the bills, right? That doesn't make sense because I can't, whatever the story is.
Hello, Sherry.
Hi, Sherry, and hi. Ellen is in New Zealand or Australia.
Ellen, Lisa,
so we've got people that are, it's the next morning. Love it. Yeah. So anyway, baby steps. So Instagram, I don't know if you can see it. Do you want to show it up there?
Yeah, let me do it for you.
So the card is saying...
That's baby steps, and then we're going to put that in there. You guys can see that, right? That says baby steps. I can see it.
Yeah, show Facebook a little more. You just kind of blast it over.
I'm going back and forth.
So look at this beings on the edge of a cliff. If they moved fast, they're going to fall off the cliff.
I'm a technical master at this right now.
So... the summit is live right now, too.
Oh, see that?
Maybe we shouldn't be live.
We probably shouldn't.
Okay, well, we'll do this fast. Yes, Shanna, right? Shana. Gosh, I always call you Shanna. I'm sorry. I love this new deck. I can't see the other thing that you wrote. So it's saying take action, but it's saying be in baby steps. But the most important thing is that sometimes you guys, you're so in your head, and trust me, I know I can be there, that we just go by the norm, or by what makes sense, or by the routine. And this is saying in this new energy, it is imperative. If you saw my other live, I talked all about how important this week, these coming weeks are about self-care. Because this is the thing. You take the day off, or a few days off, or you allow yourself to be nurtured. And guess what? It doubles, triples, quadruples your abundance and or fulfillment or happiness as a result of that you listened to your intuition. We're just not wired that way. So the part of you that might immediately go, no, but you don't understand, I don't have time. Sorry, I'm going to call you out. I know what it's like to be like, there's no time. You have to make time. And it's all your level of consciousness, and it's all what you believe is, what's the word I'm looking for? Accessible. So if you already think, no, I don't have time because I have this, that, and the other thing, that's what you need to change. What if it's just an extra 5 minutes, an extra 10 minutes? You can't tell me you don't have that. I know that there's moms and I know that there's people that are providing, but those are all things that are external things to provide for the practical and the earth plane, and that's great, and I know. But we are made out of the image and likeness of the divine. And when we tap into the divine, all the other stuff, you find you have more time, you have more space, you feel better. But if you're not applying it, then you're not coming into the frequency. But it can be a baby step. That baby step could be, all you have is 10 minutes. Okay, let that be enough then. I like our pauses.
I feel like I'm just trying to do pauses today.
Yes, Ellen goes, I received the cards yesterday in the mail. Me too. Amazing energy with these. Yes, Rebecca Campbell's Starseed Oracle. Love her.
Before I show you my card, I just to touch a little bit of what Tina was saying about time, is that we say we never have time, but in the 5 minutes that you may have that you think isn't time, people are on their phone. They're on their phone.
Such a good point.
And then why would you be on your phone if you could really just take that moment for yourself? Because being on the phone is not being for yourself.
No.
You're giving your energy to a device. So I just wanted to touch on that. I just wanted to say that one thing. Then I got my card. I got coming apart. All right? So like it could seem like this really bad thing, but it really isn't. Coming apart to all of my little Instagram friends. You're not little, but my phone is little. Hopefully you guys can see that.
Phone.
All right, coming apart. So look, we see the mask. So what's going on is like most of us wear a mask, and it's to protect us from the outside world, to protect us from our family, protect us from people in where we work, and the mask is really the fake you. It really is.
I was an actress for years, so I know. It's easy to just turn on and pretend.
It's the fake you. It's like Phantom of the Opera. The guy's wearing the mask. It's not really who he is, but he thinks that if he wears the mask, he can get the girl, or he can do what he needs to do to find love. All right?
That's not really the story.
It's okay. I'm making up the story because I'm channeling. So, like, the mask. The mask.
This is great.
But
I love you.
Isn't it great? The mask. So we wear the mask, right? But it's time to take. If we take the mask off, can we be who we really are? Can you be you? And a lot of times we don't even know who we are anymore because we've worn the mask for so long, and that mask becomes what other people think we should be. Right. Whereas if you take it off, sometimes we don't really remember who we are and how we should act and how we should be. And it's like, but now is the time to come apart, so come apart, take it off, right? So come apart, crack open your heart.
Yeah, that's where I was just going.
Crack it open so then you can really find who you are, because you only can find who you are through this.
See, we're on the same wavelength, and it's so perfect. Because life coach Ade, my brother, Ade Anafawashe, I hope I said it right. I've been talking a lot about you, my brother. He just said to me recently when I reached out for some support about where my focus was and about some of the things in the world that obviously we look at and are heartbreaking. And he's like, yeah, they're heartbreaking because it can crack you open. And he probably said it a lot better in an amazing accent. But it's true that, I always quote Rumi, but, what is it? Like the wound is where the light enters. But we're so busy putting all of this armor around to protect ourselves, to put the mask on, to keep everybody out. And we think that that's the way to navigate in the world, and it isn't. That doesn't mean that you're strong. By being vulnerable and allowing the heart to break, and by allowing yourself to feel, that, I know, is so much more painful. Of course it is. But then when you're able to feel it, what you're doing is allowing more love and light to come in to soothe and heal and transform and shift you. It's just this old story that you've been told or conditioned, or the world that is saying something different. But what did that first card said? Trust your intuition before it makes sense. Your body doesn't lie. It's always going to tell you the truth. Same with your intuition, but you got to trust it in those first moments before your mind starts to come up with all the stories of why you can't.
Yeah, we were taught not to have emotion, right?
Boys don't cry, or don't cry, whatever. Like
no emotion, and
don't hate. Or that's what my mom
the boys
said.
were told no emotion, and
sorry,
and
Mom, if you're watching.
The girls were told to be basically locked up in a jail cell. What if you take the mask off and you went outside and you actually yelled out, "I am free," 3 times, you will feel free.
3 times.
3.
Okay, so we have another card for you.
I like how you're really you're really into my thinking.
I am. Am I not normally into
I
it?
say 3. I put these 3 fingers up and she put her 3 up.
I was kind of.
Can you believe that?
Mm-hmm. I like the pauses where we just slow down. Okay, so that was our first 2 cards. This one fell out of the deck. Now, I've never done readings with these cards, so I'm just going to kind of channel on the moment what I feel, what I get. But I feel like, obviously, there's no coincidence that this fell out of the deck. So if you're live, more important than ever, you need to hear this. I know I needed to hear it. It says, Inner Earth, you'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. And it's just this beautiful landscape of the earth to show Instagram, to show Facebook. And the reason this touches my heart so deeply is because the more, Ade, if he's still here, he'll know this, the more aware I become, the more aware I become.
Oh, wow. Oof.
So what that means is just as much as I'm aware of what is available and accessible to me in the higher planes, the angelic wisdom, the ancient wisdom. And when I say higher planes, I don't even mean that it's outside here, because it's right here. And what is available to me and my power and my strength and my resilience and my grace, etc. I'm also aware of those that are not in the light and those that don't have the best agenda for what's being put in our foods and or what's happening to children or women or, we could go on and on and on. And it can really be difficult, again, as we started off, of where are we placing our attention? And it can even get scary. The whole 5G thing. We were driving around today and sometimes I just want to throw up because it's just 5G, and it's just people do not know how bad 5G is. And then I just try to lean into what Matt Kahn said. It's going to bring people together because what happens? Catastrophe, disaster, these things that we finally find out about, we come together to try to do something about it. But people have to become aware and awake first. True. So this card to me is huge on so many levels. You'll survive this, new solutions and beginnings. And so as I look at it, first of all, I love that it's saying inner earth. But truly, why would we come here to this planet and incarnate at this time of a great awakening to have it all fall and fail and have the darkness win? If you really break it down that way, do you really believe that in your heart? Because in my heart, regardless of what I look at, my heart knows. And again, it's why the intuition is so important over the intellect. From within, we're not just going to survive this. We are going to thrive. And it's not going to be easy, but nobody said. Who said it was going to be easy? some of the things that have the most greatest reward are the challenges that we go through the most, because it's where we're really growing. So again, when we can kind of see it through a new lens. And I love that it just says new solutions and beginnings. These children that are coming into the planet right now, those of you that are mothers, you probably know. You've got these little star babies. You're seeing these kids that just completely know. They came here with a purpose and a mission, and they're so pure to make such a shift and difference. And then there's so many that are already here. But again, it's where is your focus? On the negativity and the stuff that's happening that's horrible, which is easy to get caught up in. I have. Or let me be part of the new solution. And where do I focus on love and light? And how can I get involved to raise awareness? And most importantly, how can I just every day, in my 5 or 10 minutes, if that's all I have, hold space for humanity and just shine love and light? I'm done. Sorry.
No, I'm holding space.
Oh. I thought you were raising your hand. No, I am. That was my other part.
You were on a roll.
Well, I had
I'm sweating. That's what happens when I do this. So I lifted up my arm and I'm like, oh my God, it's all wet. I'm sorry.
It's okay. When you channel, the pores just...
So let's just be silent for a moment.
When you're silent, it's just a good moment to take a breath, arrive in your body, arrive in the moment. Oh, Lisa, I love your comments, by the way. Learning about making time, following intuition. And Billy's card is... Do you want me to hold it?
The Angel Gate.
Oh, wow.
The Angel Gate. You guys can see that, hopefully. Everybody can see that. So what is the Angel Gate? So God, Source, Universe, whatever you guys would like to call it, He gave you everything that you needed.
He?
He and she.
That's somewhat of a private joke from our workshop today, but I get a little crazy because...
He, she.
God
and, gave you everything that
both.
You needed.
The Holy Spirit is the mother.
He gave you every tool that you needed to succeed, and succeed in the mastery of who you are. It's all here, and it's here more than ever. Mm-hmm. So the Angel Gate is the gate of you. Everyone has a gate to the one place of love, the one place of universe, but it all ends up in the same space. Mm-hmm. So we want, we're flying. We're all angels, and we're flying to this. We're all striving to the mastery of our souls, because the mastery of the soul is really just love. It's love. When I talked about that, it was just like, hey, we're not just loving just one. We need to love every single being. And that's the mastery of the soul. That's what the mastery is. It's not the mastery of how much money you can make. It's not the mastery of like, oh, you know what? I'm not gonna yell at this person today. That's not it. Or I'm not gonna get upset. I'm not gonna get excited. It's all those things are irrelevant. Mm-hmm. It's just about the flight. You're on flight 787, and you're flying towards one thing, and that's love.
I love that. Whew. Let's take another breath. That's amazing.
Yeah.
But I love that. The Angel Gate. And I just have to say, hi, Meg Shea. I love you and I miss you.
Hello, Meg.
No, it's Meg Shea.
Meg Shea.
I just thought of you today, so it's great to see you on Instagram over there, if you're still on. So these cards, if we just kind of backtrack a little, you guys, it's just talking about in this new time and space. Yeah. It's not that it's a new message, but the thing to keep in mind is it is no longer feasible, doable, workable to have these spiritual things that you know literally be just these things that you know. And so it's really asking yourself, am I practicing these principles? Because it's really easy to point out, and I see that a lot. Like, I've been doing this work for a long time. And sometimes it happens a lot in the New Age community. You learn these new spiritual principles, and then it's just like, everything happens for a reason. You weren't supposed to get that then. Well,
Sure.
if you didn't get that, something else is coming. And they're throwing out these, like, and it's just like, oh, sweet Lord. I understand on some level, but it's like when the person's doing this all, like, at what level are you not having to spew all of this? You've embodied it because you're practicing it. And then you're coming through in your actions, in your energy, in your compassion. And like you said, that's the mastery of your soul. You can speak and preach and get up on that soapbox.
Yes.
But are you really embodying it? And I think that's one of the huge things that the last several years I've been working on. And even I sometimes, when I get really busy, I watch myself saying all this stuff to clients. And he can tell you, even just yesterday, we were doing all this stuff about self-worth, and I can help all these people with clients. And then, he was like giving me a session, and it was just like, wow, I'm not following the very things that I'm telling others. And then I had to just say, okay, what is really happening here? So we are cleansing and we're purging. So a lot of people are sick right now physically.
Yes, very true.
It's all really for
sick,
a reason.
People are getting sick.
Mm-hmm.
People are in really hard times.
Mm-hmm.
And it's, like I said, it all comes down to awakening.
Mm-hmm.
Awakening to everything. Not just awakening, I could say awakening to your soul, but it's not just that. It's awakening to everything. Yeah. Everything inside of you and outside of you.
Mm-hmm. And honoring it all. You guys, we are not telling you focus on love and light and deny everything else. Oh, hell no. That is not what we're saying at all. And I think that's another big misconception in the spiritual community, And sometimes it drives me insane. Like, I have a dear friend now going through something huge. And it's like, I'm just like, I know this is the hardest thing in the world to go through. It sucks. I am here walking with you. I have your hand. And this is what, I feel or whatever. Like, so just, it's watching too. Like when other people are going through things, are you uncomfortable and are you just trying to fix it? Or can you just be there to listen and hold their hand? I mean, there are certain people I won't even talk to when I'm going through stuff because they just feel like they need to fix it. And they're just, and bless them with their good intentions. Yeah. But it's when we're in grief, when we're in anger, when we're in these different periods, they are rich and they have a purpose. And so when there's someone safe that can help you just be in that space, you can really heal so much from that rage.
Yeah.
Whether you need to get it and box it out or shout it out or whatever it is, that you cry it out. Those are very real things that are important. It's just, those safe container ways of doing it, you're not attacking someone else. You don't want someone else to be, your target or your punching board, so to speak.
Yeah, it's not about why is this happening to me anymore because the energy is so powerful. It's we have to reverse that, and then just like say, okay, all right, this is difficult, but how can I learn from this and move forward from it? Right? Or it might not happen in an instant, but how can I get through this? Is it really that bad, and then look at positives of your life, but but also it's all about the collective. It's all about the collective of everyone, and that's a lot.
You said that today. I love that.
We live in a world that we look at. I'm sorry, I'm going to bring it up again. We look at our phones and we don't have that collective of oneness at all.
I know.
Nobody looks at each other anymore. Nobody even people watches, except for me.
I do too.
But people don't people watch. Like, why?
I people watch and everybody's on their phone.
They look at their phone instead. It's amazing. And if you realize people watching was a collective of oneness that has been taken away. It's been stripped. So we need to find we need to find a way to get that back. And it's really through, these summits. It's through going to healing circles. It's going to things that are gonna create the collective for you, whatever that may be.
Right. So again, I know a lot of you are coming on late. I know that we're kind of like winding down here, but we've been talking about the summit that we're in. That is free. I put the link in.
It's on right now.
It's
if
on
you guys
right now
want to sign up, you can watch.
I feel like I'm like, oh shit, we're probably not supposed to be on because it's live.
All right, we're gonna get off though. We're done.
We're gonna get off.
But you guys can go on there right now. Sign up and watch. Watch it. It's great.
Our link is bit.ly /TB Summit. T as in Tina, B as in Billy, Summit. And then you can sign up for free. We are Tuesday at 3 p.m. Eastern.
Yes.
If you can't, I understand. People's like, if you can't be live, you have 24 hours to watch the recording. And then if you're like, wow, this is good, I want to have these recordings, there are options to pay. It's not a lot, but again, we're not telling you have to do that. But this could help you. There could be a speaker that you align with. There's 24 speakers with.
Unbelievable.
Oh my gosh, like Trisha McCannon, I got to look at the schedule because I took her goddess course and she's just incredible author. There's amazing people, but so look at those. And then I just saw this when I looked down.
Oh, we got another card.
No, just real quick because this, you were just saying, it says gratitude, but I like the affirmation. It says, well, first I love that it looks like this person's in the trees with their little mini Stonehenge around them. There's a little Bambi deer. There's symbols. And it says, I am grateful for everyone and everything in my life and the lessons each brings.
That's beautiful.
How does that not sum up everything we're talking about? Yeah. Look at that little, she's like doing a little ritual in a circle, little forest with a little swirl, which is like a little goddess symbol, spiritual symbol, a little deer in there. And I even said to the group today, I said, if there's one thing that could be your mantra, no matter something good that's happening or bad, thank you. Thank you for this gift. That can transform your world. You might hate it. You could be like, this is the hardest, most painful thing in the world. Thank you for this gift. You may not even mean it when you say it, but when you say it and just repeat it, it starts to shift things so that you can begin to see through what's happening rather than at it, so that things can begin to shift and transform.
See through the looking glass.
Yeah. So you guys, thank you for being here with us. If you like the message, share it. You just have to hit that little share button. I don't think you can do that on Instagram, but you can sign up for the summit. You can always unsubscribe after, like I said, but I just, we keep talking about it because if you see this lineup of speakers.
It's amazing. Very, very amazing.
It's just like, which is why I'm like, oh my God, maybe we should be over there. But we have 24 hours.
That's right. 24 hours. That's it.
We have lots coming up if you want to be on our mailing list. Super easy. TinaandBilly.com. We don't bombard you, but we do send channeled messages. I'm always sending free MP3 meditations. And then I've got my goddess group that's going to be launching again. That is just really, it's amazing.
Yep. We do the love code sessions. We do the Star of Life sessions. And she has her goddess course.
You can get on the waiting list for the goddess course. So I'll place some links in there, but just planting that seed because you'll hear us talking about it again. If you need anything, you guys, reach out. If there's something that you'd like us to talk about, send the message because we listen, we read, we try to respond the best we can in a prompt manner. It's hard a little bit on Facebook because we get a little inundated, but we send you love. We hold the space for you. We truly do. Two of us every day sit in meditation.
Absolutely.
Beaming light.
Good job.
I love you.
You did a fantastic job. I love you too.
We weren't even going to come on. You guys fueled us.
Let love live. Let it live inside of you. Find the strength that's inside of you. Thank you.
All right, you guys have a beautiful night. Share if you can. It always
helps
us.
Share it. We got to share it for the summit. We got to get people on there.
The algorithm really is diminishing
Yeah, the Facebook algorithm is terrible.
It's awful.
So if you guys, the more you share the better for
us. It helps us. So if you don't sign up for the summit, you got called, that's fine. Can you just hit the little share button?
Thank you. Thanks so much, guys.
We
Have
love
a great
you guys.
night.
We really do. Have a good